Hello, everyone. Welcome to Say It.
Hey everyone, so happy you are here with us today. I am Mike.
And I am Sarah. So happy you are joining us.
Sarah, I have been thinking about today's topic since yesterday, and the more I think about it, the more I realize how much goes on inside these tiny words.
Which tiny words?
A, an, the, and the zero article, when you use no article at all.
4 choices that appear in almost every sentence in English.
And almost every learner gets them wrong at some point, even advanced ones.
Because the rules feel invisible until someone shows you exactly where to look.
Can I show you something?
Please.
2 sentences. I need a doctor.
Okay.
I need the doctor.
Those mean completely different things.
They do. What is the difference?
I need a doctor, any doctor. I need medical help. No specific person in mind.
And the second?
I need the doctor. There is a particular doctor, someone we both know. My doctor, the one treating me.
And the only difference between those 2 sentences is 1 article.
1 article. And today, we are going to make every article choice completely clear. A, an, the, and 0 article.
But before we get into it,
Please like and subscribe to Say It. Every new like and subscriber motivates us to prepare more episodes for you.
right, let us find the answer together.
So, a, an, the, and 0 article. 4 choices, and every single one answers one of 2 questions.
2 questions?
First question, am I talking about something specific?
Specific meaning a particular one, not just any one.
Exactly. If the answer is yes, I am talking about something specific, then the second question is, does the listener already know which one?
And if yes, use the.
The door, the car, the doctor we both know. Something specific, something the listener can already identify. The says we both know exactly which one I mean.
And if the listener does not know yet,
Use a or an. I am introducing it. It is specific but new to the listener. I saw a dog. I bought a car. I met a colleague. The listener does not know which dog, which car, which colleague yet. I am bringing it into the conversation for the first time.
so a and an are for specific things but ones the listener has not heard about yet.
First mention, one of many, not yet shared, and the second time I mention it, the listener knows, so I switch to the.
I saw a dog. The dog was barking.
Exactly. A dog introduces it. The dog continues it. The listener now knows which dog. And the second question, what if I am not talking about something specific at all? Then, 0 article. No article. I am speaking generally about a whole category, about an idea, about the world in general.
Dogs make great pets.
Not a specific dog, not the dog we know. All dogs, the whole category. 0 article.
Music makes me happy.
Not a specific piece of music. Music as a concept. 0 article.
Happiness is not a destination.
Happiness. Abstract. General. The whole idea. 0 article.
So the whole system. 2 questions.
Am I talking about something specific? If yes, does the listener know which one? Yes, the. Not yet, a or an. If no, 0 article. Speaking generally.
Specific and known, the. Specific but new, a or an. General, 0 article.
Every article decision. Every sentence. Those 2 questions cover everything.
And now let us build each one completely, starting with a and an.
The indefinite article. I am introducing something, or I mean any one of many.
First mention something new to the listener.
I saw a dog in the park.
First time we are hearing about this dog.
Not a specific dog we know, just one dog out of all the dogs in the world.
She bought a new phone.
First mention, new to the listener.
There was an accident on the motorway.
An, because accident starts with a vowel sound, and first mention, the listener does not know about this accident yet.
Profession and identity.
She is a doctor. He is an engineer. She is an Italian.
One of many doctors, one of many engineers.
A member of a group. Not the only one, not a specific one of many.
And meaning one.
Wherever you can replace a with one, that is a doing its other job.
I will have a coffee.
One coffee.
Give me a minute.
1 minute. She has a brother and a sister. One brother, one sister.
And for frequency and rate. This one surprises learners.
Means per in frequency and rate expressions.
Twice a week.
2 times per week.
80 miles an hour.
10 euros a kilo.
She earns 50,000 euros a year. He charges 50 euros an hour.
A week, a day, a month. Always never per in natural speech. Always, and exclamations.
What a beautiful day.
What an amazing film. What a surprise.
Always a or an. Never what the.
The exclamation introduces something, and a or an introduces perfectly.
Now, versus an. And this one catches almost every learner.
The rule is about sound, not spelling. An before a vowel sound, a before a consonant sound.
An apple, an egg, an island, an orange, an umbrella.
All vowel sounds, all an.
And the traps?
An hour. The H is silent. The word sounds like hour, a vowel sound. An hour, never a hour.
An honest person, an heir, an honor.
All silent H, all vowel sounds, all an.
And the other direction? Words that start with a vowel letter but sound like a consonant.
A university. The U sounds like U, a consonant Y sound. A university.
Not an university.
A university. A European country. A one-way street. One sounds like one, consonant W.
A useful tool. A uniform.
All start with vowel letters. All take a because the first sound is a consonant.
And abbreviations?
Say it out loud. The first sound decides.
An MBA, M is pronounced M, vowel sound, an.
An NHS hospital, an MP.
A USA company, U is pronounced U, consonant sound, a.
An FAQ, F is pronounced F, vowel sound, an.
Sound, not spelling. Vowel sound, an, consonant sound, a.
And now, the article that says we both already know which one. The definite article. And the core meaning is always the same. We both know exactly which one I mean.
Second mention, the most fundamental use.
Once something is introduced with a or an, every mention after that uses the.
I saw a dog in the park. The dog was barking at a cat.
A dog, first mention, new. The dog, second mention. We both know which dog now.
The cat ran away.
The cat, second mention. Same cat, we both know.
A introduces. The continues.
Every time, without exception.
And shared context when both people already know without any introduction.
Can you close the door?
We are in a room. The door to this room. No introduction needed.
The fridge is broken. Our fridge. Have you fed the cat? Our cat.
I am going to the shops.
The shops we always use. We both know which ones.
Nobody introduced any of those. Both people just knew.
Because they share the context. The door, the fridge, the cat, all pointing at something specific both people can identify.
And unique things when only one exists.
The sun, the moon, the sky, the earth, the universe.
There is only one, so both people always know which one.
The internet, the government, the equator, the North Pole. One of each. Always the.
Superlatives. Always the.
She is the best player on the team. It was the most beautiful sunset I had ever seen.
He is the tallest person in the class.
Superlatives refer to one unique extreme. Always the. No exceptions.
And ordinal numbers.
The first, the second, the last, the next. It was the first time I had been abroad.
She was the last person to leave.
Always the with ordinals.
Musical instruments, and this one surprises learners.
When talking about playing an instrument, the.
She plays the piano.
He is learning the guitar. She has been playing the violin since she was 5.
The instrument as a general concept, always the.
And sports, the complete opposite.
I love playing football.
0 article. She is good at tennis. He plays chess. Sports, always 0. Instruments, always the.
Same structure, plays something. Completely opposite article.
The most commonly confused opposite pair in the whole article system.
And the plus adjective, this one almost nobody knows at this level.
When the comes before an adjective with no following noun, it means the whole group of people sharing that quality.
The elderly.
Elderly people as a whole group. The elderly are often lonely.
The poor, the rich, the unemployed, the homeless.
Every single one, the whole group, and always a plural verb. The elderly are, never the elderly is.
The poor need better support.
The young in this city are so creative. The plus adjective, always plural meaning, always plural verb.
Specific and known, the. Second mention, shared context, unique things, superlatives, instruments.
And now the choice that surprises learners most.
Because it is not a word at all.
0 article, no article. And this is the choice that confuses learners most because they feel something is missing.
Nothing is missing?
Nothing is missing. 0 article is a deliberate choice. It means I am not talking about a specific thing. I am speaking generally about a whole category, about an idea.
Plural nouns in general statements.
Dogs make great pets. Not a specific dog. Not the dog we know. All dogs, the whole category.
Books are important. Children learn languages faster than adults.
Mistakes are part of learning. Every single one, a general truth about the whole category. 0 article.
And the moment you make it specific, the arrives.
The dogs in this shelter are very friendly. Specific dogs. The books on this shelf are mine. Specific books.
Same noun, different article, different meaning entirely.
Always. Now, uncountable nouns in general statements.
Water is essential for life.
I love music. Money cannot buy happiness. Time heals all wounds.
All general, all uncountable, all 0 article.
And the moment they become specific, the water in this river is very clean. The music in this film is beautiful.
Abstract nouns.
Happiness is not a destination. Love is complicated. Freedom is important. Abstract concepts in general, always 0 article.
Meals.
What did you have for breakfast? Let us have lunch together. I do not eat dinner late.
0 article for meals in general.
But the breakfast at that hotel was amazing. Specific meal, the arrives.
Languages and subjects.
She speaks French. He is learning Mandarin. Arabic is spoken by millions.
She studies mathematics. He teaches physics.
All 0. Languages and academic subjects, always 0 article in general reference.
Sports, already mentioned, always 0.
I love playing football. She is good at tennis. He plays chess. 0 every time.
Transport with by.
When expressing how you travel with by, no article. I go to work by car. She travels by train. He came by bus.
But I took the train. She is on the bus right now.
Specific transport, the arrives. By car, general method. The car, a specific one.
And next and last with time expressions.
I will see you next Monday. She arrived last Friday. Next week, last month, next year.
Never, I will see you the next Monday.
Never. 0 article with next and last for time. But she was the last person to leave. He took the next turning.
When next and last mean sequence, the. When they mean time, 0.
Always. And now, the single rule that makes most article decisions automatic.
First mention, a or an. Every mention after that, the. Every time, without exception.
That covers most article decisions?
The vast majority. And once it is inside you, you stop thinking about it. It just comes.
Show me how it works in a longer piece of natural speech.
I bought a new jacket at the weekend. The jacket was really good quality, much better than I expected. I also found a great little cafe nearby. The cafe was completely full, so I had to wait outside. A woman offered me her seat eventually. The woman was incredibly kind.
Every noun, first mention a. Every return to that noun, the.
A jacket, new, first mention. The jacket, same jacket, now known. A cafe, new, first mention. The cafe, same cafe. A woman, new, first mention. The woman, same woman.
Nobody has to decide anything after the first mention.
The decision is made automatically. Once a noun is introduced, the takes over. No thinking required.
And a new noun always resets with a or an.
Always. A jacket introduces the jacket. A cafe introduces the cafe. Each new noun starts fresh with a or an, then becomes the.
And what about general statements in the same story?
Good question. Jackets are expensive these days. Zero article. That is a general statement about all jackets, not the jacket from the story.
So the same word can take 3 different articles in one story.
A jacket, introducing this particular jacket. The jacket, continuing with that same jacket. Jackets, speaking about all jackets in general.
And the listener always knows which one because of the article.
Exactly. The article does all the signaling. The listener never has to guess.
First mention, a or an. Every mention after, the. General statement, 0.
That one rule applied consistently covers the majority of everyday article use.
And now, one of the most practically important 0 article rules, the one that catches learners in professional situations every single day.
Institutions, school, hospital, prison, church, university, work, bed.
These all have special article rules?
They do. And the rule is elegant once you see it. 0 article when you are referring to the primary function of the place. The when you are referring to the physical building.
The primary function?
What the place is designed for, what it exists to do. She is in hospital.
She is a patient. That is what hospitals are for.
0 article, the function, not the building.
I visited the hospital.
You went to the building as a visitor, not as a patient. The physical location. He is at school.
He is a student, learning. The primary function of school, 0 article. I drove past the school.
The building on the road, physical location. The. She is in prison.
Serving a sentence, the function of prison, 0 article. He works at the prison.
As a guard or staff member, the building, the.
They went to church.
To worship, the function, 0 article.
The church is very old.
The building itself, architecture, history, the.
He is at university.
Studying, the function, 0 article.
The university opens at 8.
The institution as a place, the.
She is at work. He went to bed.
At work, working, the function. Went to bed, to sleep, the function. 0 article for both.
But he was sitting on the bed.
The piece of furniture, physical object, the.
So the diagnostic test.
Is this person performing the primary function of that place? Yes, 0 article. No, the.
She is in hospital as a patient. Primary function, 0. I am visiting the hospital. Building, the.
Every time. And one important difference between British and American English.
Which difference?
British English, she is in hospital, 0 article for the patient meaning. American English, she is in the hospital. American English keeps the for both meanings.
So both are correct, just different varieties.
Both correct. British, 0 for the patient. American, the for both.
And now, geographical names, because articles with places follow their own very specific patterns.
And learners make errors here constantly because the patterns feel arbitrary. But there is logic behind almost all of them.
Starting with what always takes the.
Rivers, always the Amazon, the Nile, the Thames, the Mississippi, the Ganges.
Always the, no exceptions for rivers.
Mountain ranges, always the Alps, the Himalayas, the Rockies, the Andes, the Pyrenees.
But individual mountains, no the.
Mount Everest, Mount Kilimanjaro, Mont Blanc, Mount Fuji. Never the Mount Everest, never the Mont Blanc.
So ranges take the, individual peaks do not.
Exactly. Oceans and seas, always the Atlantic Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, the Mediterranean Sea, the Red Sea.
Deserts, the
Sahara, the Gobi, the Kalahari, the Atacama.
regions, the
Middle East, the Far East, the Arctic, the Antarctic, the North Pole, the South Pole, the equator.
and countries. This is where learners get confused most.
Most countries take 0 article. France, Japan, Brazil, Canada, Australia. No the.
But some countries do take the.
And there is a clear reason. Countries with plural names, the United States, the Netherlands, the Philippines, the Bahamas.
They are plural, so the is needed.
And countries with a descriptor word in the name, the United Kingdom, the Czech Republic, the United Arab Emirates.
United, Republic, Kingdom. These are descriptor words.
Exactly. Plural name or descriptor word, the. Simple single name, 0.
France, simple name, 0. The United States, plural, the. The Czech Republic, descriptor, the.
And cities, almost always 0 article. London, Tokyo, Cairo, Buenos Aires, New York. No the.
Continents, 0 article.
Europe, Asia, Africa, North America, Antarctica. All 0.
Lakes with proper names, 0.
Lake Victoria, Lake Baikal, Lake Superior. The lake name comes after lake, 0 article.
Single islands, 0.
Corsica, Majorca, Bali, Iceland, Cyprus. Single islands, 0.
But groups of islands, the.
The Canary Islands, the Seychelles, the Caribbean Islands. A group, the. A single island, 0.
So the pattern, groups and described places take the. Simple single names do not.
That one insight covers most geographical article decisions. Rivers, ranges, oceans, deserts, regions, plural and descriptor countries, the. Single mountains, most countries, cities, continents, lakes, single islands, 0.
And now, the mistakes, the exact errors that go wrong most often.
4 of them. Fast and clean.
Starting with the most common error globally.
Using the for general statements.
I love the music.
Wrong. That says I love a specific music we both know, not music in general.
The correct version, I love music.
General concept. 0 article. No the.
The happiness is important. Wrong.
Happiness is important. Correct.
The dogs are dangerous. Wrong. If you mean dogs in general, dogs are dangerous. Correct. 0 article for general statements, always.
Mistake number 2. Missing the with superlatives.
She is best player on the team.
Wrong. Superlatives always take the. No exceptions.
She is the best player on the team. Correct.
He is most talented person I have ever met. Wrong.
He is the most talented person I have ever met. Correct.
It was worst film I have ever seen. Wrong.
It was the worst film I have ever seen. Correct.
The best, the most, the worst, the tallest, the first, always the. Every superlative, every ordinal.
Mistake number 3, the with sports.
I love playing the football.
Wrong. Sports always take 0 article.
I love playing football. Correct.
But she plays the piano. Correct.
Musical instruments always take the. Sports always take 0. Opposite rules, same structure.
She plays the tennis. Wrong.
She plays tennis. Correct.
He plays the chess. Wrong.
He plays chess. Correct. The instrument, the. The sport, 0. Every single time.
And mistake number 4.
A or an with uncountable nouns.
She gave me an advice. Wrong.
Advice is uncountable. Uncountable nouns cannot take a or an.
She gave me advice. Correct.
I need an information. Wrong.
I need information. Correct.
A and an are for singular countable nouns only. Uncountable nouns, 0 article or some. Never a or an.
She gave me knowledge about the topic. Wrong.
She gave me knowledge about the topic. Correct. Knowledge, uncountable. No a or an.
4 mistakes.
4 fixes.
The for general statements. Wrong.
0 article for general. The only for specific.
Missing the with superlatives. Wrong.
The best, the most, the worst. Always the.
A or an with uncountable nouns. Wrong.
0 article or some. Never a or an.
4 mistakes.
And every single one completely fixable.
And now the deepest insight about the whole article system.
And it is the one that ties everything together. The same noun, a different article, a completely different meaning.
Show me.
I love dogs.
0 article. Dogs has a whole category. All dogs everywhere.
I saw a dog this morning.
A. Specific dog. First mention. One dog out of all dogs. New to the listener.
The dog was following me home.
The. Same dog. Now we both know which one. Second mention.
3 sentences, 1 word, 3 completely different relationships between the noun and the listener.
And the article is doing all the signaling.
Every time. Now, the music contrast.
I love music.
0 article, music as a concept, general, all music everywhere.
I love the music in this film.
The specific music, the music in this particular film. We both know which film, we both know which music.
Same word, one says something about the world, the other points at something specific.
And the water contrast.
Water is essential for life.
0 article, water as a concept, a general truth about all water.
The water in this river is very clean.
The specific water, the water in this particular river. Not all water, this water.
And the profession contrast.
She is a teacher.
One of many teachers. Her job, one member of a large group.
She is the teacher.
The specific teacher in this context, the one we both know, the one in charge of this class.
Same words. One is about her profession. The other is about her identity in this specific situation.
And the doctor contrast from the very beginning of the episode.
I need a doctor.
Any doctor, medical help, one of many.
I need the doctor.
The specific doctor, someone we both know, someone particular.
2 sentences, 1 letter, 2 completely different worlds. And now, after everything we have covered today, we know exactly why.
Am I talking about something specific? If yes, does the listener know which one? Yes, the. Not yet, a or an. If no, 0 article, speaking generally.
Every article, every sentence. Those 2 questions, every time.
And now let us hear everything working together in one real conversation.
The scenario, 2 colleagues catching up on a Monday morning. One went to a concert over the weekend. Let us go.
Morning, how was your weekend?
Really good, actually. I went to a concert on Saturday evening.
Oh, nice. What kind of music?
Classical. The concert was at the City Hall. Absolutely incredible.
Who was performing?
A young violinist from the Netherlands. I had never heard of her before, but she was extraordinary.
The violin is such a beautiful instrument.
It really is. She played the violin as if it was the most natural thing in the world. The audience was completely silent throughout.
And you went alone?
No, I went with a friend from university. She plays football for the university team, actually. Completely different world from classical music.
Did you have dinner before the concert?
We did. We found a little Italian restaurant near the venue. The restaurant was wonderful, really authentic.
I love Italian food. Good food makes everything better.
It really does. And the weather was perfect. It was the best Saturday evening I have had in months.
You needed it. You have been working so hard lately.
I have. She's at university now, studying music, so we do not see each other as much as we used to.
That's always the way. How's she finding university life?
She loves it. The university is right in the city center, which she loves. She said last Tuesday that she wants to become a professional musician.
The young have such clarity about what they want sometimes.
They really do.
Right. Let us pause there.
Articles everywhere in that conversation. Let us pick out a few moments.
I went to a concert on Saturday evening.
A. First mention. The listener has not heard about this concert before. One concert out of all concerts. Introducing it.
The concert was at the City Hall. Absolutely incredible.
V. Second mention. We both know which concert now. The same one from the previous sentence.
A young violinist from the Netherlands.
A. First mention. Introducing her. One violinist out of many. And the Netherlands. The because it has a descriptor plural name.
She plays football for the university team.
Football, 0 article. Sports, always 0, no the. And the university team, the because we both know which university.
Good food makes everything better.
Food, 0 article. General statement, all food, everywhere, not a specific food.
It was the best Saturday evening I have had in months.
The best, superlative, always the, no exceptions.
She is at university now, studying music.
At university, 0 article. She is a student, the primary function of university, the institution, not the building.
The young have such clarity about what they want sometimes.
The young, the plus adjective, the whole group of young people, always plural meaning, always plural verb.
One conversation, every article choice, a, an, the, 0, all working naturally.
And none of it felt like a grammar exercise.
It felt like two colleagues catching up over coffee on a Monday morning.
Which is exactly what it was. And now, before we go, let us go through everything one more time.
A, an, the, and 0 article. Every choice answers 2 questions. Am I talking about something specific? If yes, does the listener know which one?
Specific and known, the. Specific but new, a or an. Not specific at all, 0 article, speaking generally.
A and an introducing something. First mention, one of many. Singular countable nouns only.
A before consonant sounds, an before vowel sounds. Sound decides, never spelling. A university, an hour, an MBA.
A also means per in frequency and rate, twice a week, 80 miles an hour, 50 euros a day.
The, specific and shared, second mention, shared context, unique things, the sun, the moon, the earth.
The with superlatives and ordinals, always. The best, the most, the first, the last, no exceptions.
Musical instruments, the piano, the violin, the guitar, sports, football, tennis, chess, opposite rules, always.
The plus adjective, the whole group, the elderly, the poor, the young, always plural meaning, always plural verb.
0 article, general statements, plural and uncountable nouns, abstract nouns, meals, languages, subjects, sports, transport by.
Institutions. Function equals 0 article. Building equals the. She is in hospital, patient. I visited the hospital, building.
Next and last with time, always 0. Next Monday, last Friday, never the next Monday.
Geographical. Rivers, ranges, oceans, deserts, regions, plural and descriptor countries, the. Most countries, cities, continents, single mountains, single islands, 0.
First mention, a or an, every mention after, the. That one rule covers most everyday article decisions automatically.
Now, your challenge.
3 sentences, one using a or an, introducing something for the first time, one using the, something specific you and your listener both know, and one using 0 article, a general statement about something you love or believe.
Your real life, right there in the comments. We read every single one.
And if this episode helped you, please share it with one person who is learning English right now.
And please subscribe to Say It if you have not already. We put everything into every single episode. Take care, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.